I guess I would say two things. I do think it is good to have different styles and approaches to dealing with different issues. It's a crisis, or you're trying to inspire some people to do something, or you're trying to build consensus. These are different, I'd say, management, leadership approaches to be able to get it done, or skills. But at the same time, I don't think it can be inauthentic. If you're not a tough person, to then sort of act like you're a tough person, people will just go, this is a joke. We know he isn't going to do anything on that front. So I think using those different clubs is a good thing to do, assuming it fits within your general approach. But for example, I don't see why someone can't get mad sometimes or frustrated. You know, that's a management style, frustration. Using humor, just asking questions. These are tools I think that can be used, but if they're not authentic in the sense of what you're like as a character, they won't be effective. That's a hard one, because I think there's many different success models in where it is. I think it's actually knowing what you're weak about, because no one has everything. I have yet to find any CEO who has everything. Everyone's weak at something. So I think you have to just go with your strengths. Some people are very intuitive. They can feel some. Steve Schwartzman, but at Blackstone, he talks about, he doesn't even know why, but he doesn't have to look at the numbers, but he feels like he gets something, right? Others, Alex Gorski at J&J is very systematic and consistently systematic and very effective in how he does it. Very different styles, but both successful, right? They're different companies. I think that maybe underneath that, what is important though is character. And I'll talk a bit about this tonight. And that's, do you have a purpose? What are you trying to achieve beyond short term? What are you trying to build? I think leaders who are effective have a clear sense of purpose, what they're trying to get done. This resilience, I've talked about that. Are you able to deal with setbacks and get back up? Some people find it too hard and they can't take it. I think it was Jeff Immelt who said, every night I go to bed, frustrated, angry, mad as a CEO. Like I didn't get the things done I wanted to, why did this happen? But every morning he gets up and he says, this isn't about him, he's not arrogant, he says, good morning, handsome. And it's not about him being arrogant, he doesn't think I'm just saying it's more, here we go again. And so I think the notion of having a purpose, being resilient, knowing what you're weak at, listening, maybe more than you talk. These are things I think that are important in any leader to be able to be successful in a world that's changing so quickly. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, it does.